It's been almost a year since the world radically changed as the pandemic was set upon us. That has had an impact on all aspects of life, and oftentimes I'm asked, how has it affected the legal profession? Well, we've continued on and will continue on to help people who've been injured in accidents or medical malpractice or premises liability. And we do that by, again, initially setting up a meeting with a client. Normally that would be we would have gone to the client or the client would come to us. So we can spend an extensive amount of time finding the right information, starting to develop the theme of the case. Well, we have the capability to still do that here and socially distance. However, if anyone's uncomfortable with that, we can do it virtually. We can meet virtually, we can get all the information, we can send you documents electronically and have those signed and move just the same as if we met face to face. The other key impact in personal injury claims is medical care and treatment. It's imperative that you receive the right medical care and treatment. So it's important that you have the ability to work with doctors, which we can help you with, that can see you in a safe and socially distanced environment to make sure that you're in a facility where you're not at risk of receiving or being infected by the virus. You can also, a lot of these doctors, if they can, they will do things virtually. They will teach you home exercises. But we've looked at and often go to the facilities of the doctors that we like to work with, and we've seen what they've done to make sure that that environment is safe. The other key issue comes to, well, what about litigation? And certainly the courthouses aren't closed and they are open and functioning. They're not having jury trials, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but we can still, on your behalf, file a lawsuit. That lawsuit then begins just as it did before the pandemic. Things that have changed are the hearings where we get before the judge and have issues are now all done virtually, and credit to the courts in our system down here. They've done a great job of adapting to this system. The other things, depositions, okay, where we take sworn testimony of not only parties but witnesses, can all be done virtually, and everyone has adapted to that as well. Also, mediation, settlement conference, and things like that also all have the ability, and we've been very effective in doing mediations with our clients through virtual means. Now, as I said, jury trials aren't taking place, and that's the ultimate place where sometimes things have to get resolved. I suspect it'll still be a while before we get back to jury trials, so it's important to work with lawyers that try to find creative ways like mediation or arbitration or other ways to strategically position the case so that you can get it resolved efficiently. And if not, ultimately, we will prepare it and take it to a jury trial for you whenever those return. But as things are now, yes, we're not in the world of normalcy, but as far as the practice of law, we've done well in adjusting and adapting, and we're here for your needs.